FIFA Club World Cup no interesting results APM results are nani padodo na engine this ABC by you FIFA Club World Cup ni mbako Manchester City a omu efrim Hilal was Saudi show omu 4-3 a omu out of this competition ade baako a ama Saudi fo ni agye no simple na tournament we no tournament a Saudi fo na nkasa dia show mutim se platform stage kese a omude beton Saudi football and Saudi Pro League enti ade bi omeye bia omu team omu represent Saudi nbe ko menim bi ombetimaye because na inkofo disrespect Saudi league na che enti omunya opportunity say ombe represent Saudi Hilal for no FIFA Club World Cup no meaning say we a fine opportunity to sell Saudi football no and then no anomo ye no getting to this stage eliminating a club to say Manchester City no the case here at the moment can say we share game na Manchester City here there was some ye bia say was some win game no omo dominating possession as usual ball no me kura ball ne pass bebree omo na attack bebree omo na creating chances ni bebree Yehu Manchester City team na omu use ultra attacking football. Ultra attacking football. Ball na omu boni nyina omu decide say omu na be create chance on be attacking on be dominate play no. Enti sa ultra attacking football na Manchester City for use no. Na a game na style na we expect Manchester City say on be dominate. Sa ultra attacking football yehu so omu use no. Matthias Nunes join the attack. Ryan Nuri join the attack. Ekoka two center backs ni mpokra pushi komeni. At the same time, the likes of Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, other guys ni na join the attacker. Who say omu create chances no. Enti na yebo game ni we no. No menya 32 attempt to score. Emu 14 on target. Big chances 6, but no match at 3. Enti there was a Manchester City yes also omu ye nyina no. Omu ball ultra attacking football. Create chances. 32 attempt to score, but meant me and qualified to the next stage of the competition. All because say na Hilal wo nipa ba ko da post ni ma o say wu omboboku no ya brand your friends bonu ken football na ye bono e to de bia tactics win games collective play win games benye de bia na tactics ne collective play win games e to de bia individual brilliance and individual performance win game bonu against Manchester City make a lot of difference. 10 saves. Man City about 14 shot on target. Emu 10 o save ye. Oni mse FIFA Club World Cup na ye bono. Goalkeeper waye saves kese pa ye bonu. Waye 23 saves. Ono nkwa. Goalkeeper bi no waye saves say no. Yehu bonu a wo ye save bo de Sevilla. Eji Europa League. Yehu bonu World Cup ko bi. O di Morocco Kudus stage ani yehu bi da e wa Africa. Ene o di Hilal ba be do this stage. I think says our goalkeeper we at the 8 ken enyam nwa say teams akese na ba wo Europe no on be say contacting the say omon sambrenti a good exhibition for Hilal ya be hwe Madrid ni Juventus na nwure hwan and be qualify to the next stage of the competition ken ma me transfers ni mfama me sha say the free Ghana ni Abrantie Mohamed Kudus enra me the Kudus story bebrebe and betudwa about Kudus na Spurs en komotwehwe no na mesa wo latest said the man Kudus say roof agency for no and control Kudus omuna representing Mohamed Kudus na uko Liverpool roof agency for no e wo players wo ho Van Dijk and Kudus were the same agency Harvey Elliott and Kudus e wo the same agency ya dia beto just say Harvey Elliott person free Liverpool bobo ni so time a roof agency for Liverpool for ko share a meeting about Harvey Elliott no and a roof agency for the two Liverpool for the nim enra. Sir Brandt friend say Mohamed Kudus no. Say Liverpool for interest and come back convince Kudus said about Liverpool. Among funding commerce space. We a enra and come course between roof agency and a Liverpool. No more kasa about Javier Elliott. By Kudus and come betray mu say Liverpool for no interest e Mohamed Kudus ma. Omo roof agency ni petit me betima project Mohamed Kudus pa. Na Liverpool no was so sense space. So Liverpool for interest and come back convince Kudus. Already Kudus dia wakaye sa chess space. By say Liverpool kasi ye pe Kudus and they say ya. Roof for no better sa Kudus again. No mo catch Liverpool pokra ne say Kudus sika ojo West Ham no. Obeto sum pokra so kasa obeba Liverpool. Unsa Liverpool West Ham Kudus eje 4.7 million pounds a year. Roof for the catch Liverpool for run say omo ye willing say on be for Kudus a misi can obeti so. By Liverpool for am more yes or no. By roof agency for no enra omo ofa Mohamed Kudus. Edi my team friend say Liverpool we me disclose me source edi amount. Do ye editor in chief e wo Liverpool transfer room. Ana a reveal is our story we about bonten edeba. Enti omo ofa Liverpool eye Mohamed Kudus as to say ebe kono by so far the express and edi kan. The next 2 to 3 years, Barcelona and Team for men into Lewandowski subiem. I was so movie on. No more part another striker. Now Obekaya now no na Deku and Barcelona sporting directors Nicosia Hansi Flick. Ewo Ibiza no. Na enye nim say Nico Williams nkwa na mukwa kwedi de hunkomo. By some meeting na course wo Ibiza between Deku Hansi Flick and other sporting directors of Barcelona no. Omo ko head there. Obabe replacement for Lewandowski. Na almost shortlist 4 no. 4 players no mo shortlist ewo Ibiza no. Julian Alvarez, Gyökeres, Jonathan David, and Isaac. We any 4 players are Barcelona. Eko Ibiza ko ye meeting say emu baako and mo expect so Obabe replace Lewandowski on a long-term period. Until the free Barcelona so eba no. Why enable replace Lewandowski? 4 players we Isaac, Julian Alvarez, Gyökeres, and Jonathan David. Bako and Liverpool, Barcelona, I say, on bet Makofa. Mete Saudi to just say, and Ronald Araujo. The release clause now airdropping and then shall see. A 1st July, echo see 15th of July. Araujo renew the contract. Nation say, you ref 1st of July, echo see 15th. The release clause never drop here by 65 million euros. Enre numere. Ana Barcelona ball excellent sports agency abaso omo ball omo not catch omo say wow this 65 no bebe bia no ye beja Araujo mama nako na ni masiri se bewu Barca catch excellent sports for ne say the wire ready so ba activate Araujo release clause no e 1 installment who betue scan ba akopɛ ye mbetichim ena na ye mesiri because Barca ekopo obi player otua be 5 installment but ma catch excellent sports for ne say sa 65 million euros a one release clause ni no just 1 installment enti se Juventus nepe Chelsea nepe mu betua 65 no betua ne ba ko pepe kenkran enya afi ne ye betichim say be 5 years na me betua sa iska no na onim say Javier Lot nkoma na me ni wudi no Liverpool for decide say Javier Lot every go boku ni ma akora bi apiem e wo King Power Stadium Leicester City team nim ye friend Bilal Liverpool for target Bilal or a small boy, just 21 years. Season ending yana Leicester for Kofani free gank and then buy from Belgium. Liverpool for target a cranny friend say Bilal say in case say have Elliot kwa or no any possible replacement on Mokwa Kofano. Na came no ka say dear a free a year Asna Ebony. Asna for say Christian Mosquera. Omo catch no, Omo agree personal terms there. Nemum Valencia force so the contract at Akran nim. Na Akran before so mo Arsenal this second official bid ne bekono. Akran nko kanche Valencia for say boboku no Arsenal no achusu. Enti Arsenal for catch Christian Mosquera. So nko kanche Arsenal penny Valencia penny for say offer na omo di ama no on renew the contract. Omo accept Arsenal bid no so omo accept dia. Omo Arsenal for enyo ma dwen say omo the bid fufuro bia so ebeba. Na Manchester United ken Araujo se mu bi yabo ni nyina ye brand new boy deal no different twists aba na different twists aba ni say Mr. Phil ono ana ye director of football Edema Brentford waka kire Manchester United for ne say brand new webu ana ni agency on so under excellence sports boy ne say omantimi agree a na ni beje so betina Brentford bobuku Mr. Phil wakache Manchester for ne say eska na omo ka no omo nte so ka preba no ne boy na nka se di nkobo no boy ne say omo anton na oye happy say obetina Brentford on forcing way out enti say ni nyina akwa akogina Manchester wo age so makwa akotua bo no ansa na sa deal no ebetimi aba na Gabriel Martinelli eye winger de ma Arsenal El Nasa ene na etwetwe nkomo Gabriel Martinelli El Nasa enkomo ekoso El Nasa Epe left winger. Omo first choice eye Luis Diaz. El Nasa catch Gabriel Martinelli in call for say. Omo die. Luis Diaz na omo first choice. But Luis Diaz eka se on bar. Omo discanning in Abeba Arsenal before Brante friend say Gabriel Martinelli. Already Arsenal for your madrin say omo ton Gabriel Martinelli. But Arsenal forces says kakesi bi bar. Omo ye ready so betima accept size kano. Enti Gabriel Martinelli die no dia kwa akosie no. Na mi kopiem ewo Barcelona ho abiem a Nico Williams deal no dia akosie ni eken. Papa ye friend say Juan Laporta. On say yen kama Barcelona for supporters so mo hwe omo tie no. Odada udidi adidi oda asere. Enye me na me kasa. Eye message na me pass dia ma Barca fans no. Juan Laporta say ene eye 1st of July 2025 officially after a window ya open. Oye Barcelona fan about Nico Williams odada.
Amusi Sikanoi.
One Laporta see young Barcelona for NTSC
1st July. Sikanoi.
Almost see young Barcelona for NTSC. Oye Barcelona supporter. Membo odada. Udidi. O srasre. Sano si ubia anfanse nitrim. Na bibia beye kama. Femodi. Bibia de dem bibia no ebe say. Na onim se Marcus Rashford na woka se mahu so oye training no. Onim se latest eba ne kire se Bayern e de na ka list no. On se mabeka cho se Bayern for air left wingers. Bakola din wom, a lot of players Nico Williams omu nyina din wom. Ewie player Bayern for e de akoma list no. E ya brand friend se Marcus Rashford. Manchester for say omu beton na 45 million euros. Wow, 45 million euros no. Ombe jaimu dinaba. Juventus for omo plan for strikers ni nie. Omo oton Vlahovic ekwa. Pese Kolomwani tina. Omo wie Kolomwani pese ekukuro. Omo make sure say omo ko all out for Brante friend say Victor Osimhen. Enu ni Juventus. Victor Osimhen. Enti Vlahovic kwa eya Brante friend say Kolomwani betina. Kolomwani tina. Omo wie Kolomwani di oni so a. Omo ko all out for Brante your friend is Victor Osimhen.
Okay.
Enti ken bebre na ne wo ho na story we na mpese me do wie Madueke die no. Obekai 2 weeks ago and ye be breaki Madueke ne Arsenal de wa hase. Na Arsenal supporters ne se ye boa e na ye deja. Na ye ne 3 parties ni nyina na ye rewrem. 1. Arsenal en for official bid in koye. 2. Chelsea receive any official bid. 3. Abrante friend say Madueke Wakachira Arsenal for ne say project na ni je ho. Madueke before say Chelsea Echo FIFA Club World Cup no there was a meeting ewo Mareziara suit. Meeting no koso o Mareziara suit. Eho ana Madueke de to Arsenal for him say project na Arsenal for ye na ni je ho. Rightly as you said ni problem eyemienu. Bukayo Saka on left wing.
Whoa.
No, Chelsea didn't receive official offer. But no, Chelsea for say yeah. Some meeting there because Chelsea so they better abontin say, wow, this can be beyond beton minimum of 50 million. And a Chelsea airpay for Madueke.
Others and the Kwame King. There's Madueke. We are Chelsea fana. We wait to make a choice or a rat.
I didn't know you're rats.
Send maybe say me a question. Maybe so.
Maybe say the rationale behind the rat conversation.
Yes, or fight kakra.
Now, Ken, Ada Madueke Arsenal for bepe omusu abe tisika to Madueke Chelsea for bepe party.
Chelsea bepe party.
I tell you.
Sir, to just for enhobia.
Me kran me as Ghanaian, me tese Madueke kwa. He opens door for Mohamed Kudus.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Such a Chelsea transfers no more. Joao Pedro. Literally, Obabe taking the position of Christopher Nkunku because Nkunku was seen as a player, number 10, number 11, number 7, number 9, a versatile forward. Until let's bring in a profile. Until Joao Pedro replaces Nkunku. That's a like for like. Muhalu Mudrik situation, no. The player who is going to directly replace him, Jamie Giddens, Leon Delap, and a Chelsea 4 ton as a number 9. It looks like Chelsea transfers no more, you know. Baku kwa and a Baku Babishim. Yesusus assume see a betonwa. They are to be already the Abishim dada. It's in only Madueke. Okwa, he leaves space for Chelsea to search in the market and get another forward. Madueke, problem or want to say. Madueke Jini who did to say or your Ballon d'Or level. It is okay to be confident, but it is so wrong to be overconfidence. Madueke no, send you see Jini who did no. And yes, our level no bobo no. Last year, or let me say even first season of Kopama. When Kopama was all over, be able Kopama, she goes left to right center. What kind of name Kopama corporate penalty against Everton? He has always seen himself as a bigger player. But born and body offer on Rubia. One say the only position is comfortable with the right wing position. What do you call to left on Timimo? And now England national team will say Thomas Tuchel trying on Timimo. Intimian Casano Miasna, when Yame. Now, Andrew Beta should be very careful because, Ken, Ateta, when you too much power, Arsenal, too much, they need to tame him. Coach is a coach, now do pen so we allow you to take decisions. But Ateta on Drews level no onye bibi ma yenhui on J trophy be Premier League what ja twaso mienu miensa bi, then you can say I want this player, I don't want this player. He's not gotten to that level, but Arsenal Amano too much power. And looks like Adrobeta is looking at him. Ateta needs a sporting director. Obeka says no, this is the direction we are going. What's it place Libya? Standing no mooding commoner, you can't, you just really why? No, Madueke. In any case, Madueke also a comfortable with the right wing. Itibukai Osaka Jinaho. So what is the point? Hey, and now it's a better chase in common. Arsenal didn't come away. They've not contacted Crystal Palace. Arsenal knows very well. Say Crystal Palace say when we release clause of £68 million. If you want to pay the money. That's not serious. I was so called Rodrigo Goes. Simple. Now, once Mikel Arteta, Mujano already. Yeah, Obefi for Chelsea in quite honest. How? Minim dear Mikel Arteta who Chelsea in quite Chelsea 4 times saving Rabia. No, I'll copy with the Arsenal. And now I offer him still ye one. What's I also say, Madueke? Master. Some for William in Miss I minim the way who Chelsea. Chelsea play bias on pebia. Hey, you know, I can find it not to us now. I remember come as someone. Ken, there's a growing trend in beer. Me person be changing in our drink also. Sometimes we are overly looking at football, but you see, and then person you did the business aspects of football. Won't come kakra. Lami Yamal. Obejina ma tenjesi. Once a buy munchin so swaji Jamal Musiala tenjesi. And near me no kasisi. Buy munchin for be a shop Adidas or more ton Jamal Musiala na ma tenjesi. Lami Indie as a sort of Nike for be officially. I'm beton Lami Yama tenjesi. Lami Yama si yan train or wire request to send Kobe Nyanka. Go din the bed there which is 13th. But Adidas are insisting that they want it as early as possible. Kopama, ya je 10 edi efi Muhalu Mudrik in Semu Diamano. Now there's a trend we need to catch up, and that trend, the influence of Nike, Adidas, Puma on the clubs. Look, they be amekase. Sebi, the companies are not mad. Sebi, omunye Jimmy Fu. Barcelona Nike new contracts neighbor no. They are going to give Barcelona over $1.7 billion. So 1.7 billion, and billion in the next 14 years. Which means to say, Afibia, you are looking at Barcelona averaging about 127 million. Afibia, Nike, Tam de Amabasao. We are signing on fee. Barcelona signing contracts. They are going to give Barcelona 158 million. Sebi, Sikana utua de ama Barcelona na ask yourself say emfa so ben pa na Nike, Adidas ni companies ni benye free clubs na omutua sa sika kese ne de ma omusa. If Barcelona signs their contract with Nike, a record being seen that Sika Barcelona benye free Nike ono. Now, the benefits Nike gets from these deals in the say Nike ever turn Barcelona jerseys. So turn back wa. Normally, omuti for 90%, not 10% na for club no. Into wo Barcelona, what you see carry? Oh, ball. Name me Nike, no, I need to also benefit. The benefit is that I will sell more jerseys. So the more jerseys Nike sells, the more Nike forces to nya ni sika. And the Barcelona so wenya percentage kakra e dey free. It's I have paid you your money. Name my partner also so I was so kakra de boame. So now the companies are beginning to influence the clubs to choose iconic jerseys for the star players because star players need jerseys near top. But what let me show you say? Look, Nike. I don't benefit from Barcelona powers Ronaldinho and Nike because Ronaldinho was from Nike department and another Barcelona. Yeah, Nike for enjoy a lot. That time Nike was getting a lot of money. That is why when he said Messi cry, he was under Nike kakra because Nike no almost signing Ronaldo, signing Messi, and Sana Robert Heiner. Herbert Heiner, if you don't know him, says on for penny. He was then Adidas boss on a convincing Messi money by Adidas. And then Adidas timid Bora Messi Mukakra. Inti though sad time and Messi wohono. Nike was enjoying Messi sales, but not Adidas was also fakakra because Adidas also personally they were sponsoring Messi. Whether it's fortunate or not, Menoka say Lamine Yamal is also under Adidas. Now Adidas are very smart. Say Lamine Yamal, he's the next big thing for Barcelona. Almost also they are really enjoying because Adidas are not paying money to Barcelona. Nike are paying, but Adidas are benefiting because Omuna personally almost sponsor this boy. It's what Adidas is doing. So last year, Orilizi boy ne football boots at the Babonte. And no boy ne posti. So on the players' camp, Adidas are benefiting. Nike for one show. Now the 10 jersey is with Lamine Yamal. Omo person who produce jersey now. Ochine ya ayeton jersey no. Now, if someone time my 13th of July ni draw, Adidas will also benefit. And Nike says no. But when the business aspect, you know, what's the 10 jersey no? Purely decisions from those people because they are giving you more money and they have a say as to which star player and for 10 jersey in Famano. So this is where we are at this stage. You're trying to Barcelona for beton jerseys Nampa because again Adidas wants more money from this. Let's move on. Ken Tiana say Eda football you choose 11 players ebejina park so 1897 and IFAB as football you 11 players na bebo 128 years ni 128 years no goalkeeper adwuma ene sa obeche ball defender wadwuma ne sa obe defending the post midfielder wadwuma ene sa obe controlling na wabo attackers no ye ko attack ya striker wadwuma ne sa obe ball no dia tum. That was the basic idea. So your core duty as a goalkeeper, as a defender, as a midfielder, as an attack has been clearly spelled out. It is a way a defender. Now the ball playing recently, it's a football in the ball playing. Now when the ball also so bad, added advantage. So there's a difference between your core duty and adding something to it. It's a defender who defend here, yes. So something to me pass the ball from the back. I say you have an added advantage. Into one of the it makes you special. Goalkeeper, you manage to bet your ball. So to me pass the ball from the back, a added advantage. It is a goalkeeper. The first thing you look at a ball next year, then you look at okay, or to me the passing can't be. But that shouldn't be the core idea. Yes, super goalkeeper. Me can't yes so dear say. Truth be told. See, City's problem recently. They be also me takas asam natural. Ederson, any Bonu, who form a difference. I just don't want to do comparison. But the reality is that Ederson no nine no the bobo pow. But bad 5 years in ye. Say Ederson then such a ball crack. City would have won more trophies. But again, Pep Guardiola, the ideas he does not want to depart from it. One of those things, if I see Pep Guardiola today, I will ask and say, the NCR City £50 million, Echo for Nico Gonzalez, and say, na ike 1-1, Rodri Pre, I don't mean more. Sad defensive midfield.
Okay.
Now Kovacic was struggling. Now, Ken, City pays £50 million for Nico Gonzalez, and then Pepe Mane Boboni bi. Otichi. Na Pepe da so bo ike 1-1. Yakova Kuzanov Eddie Abase. In terms of pace, City bo highliner. Akurani will pace. Yet Pep Guardiola Bobola Tambiano, Netanaki, Manuel Akanji, Ruben Diaz, these guys cannot run. It's Pep, no, he is good. But sometimes if you overly allow coaches if you allow them to do what they want, sometimes it be a new.
Okay. Ederson. Oboa Major Champions League.
Obianka so mwai. City needs a goalkeeper that saves ball.
Yere kai papa bako ana. Oya Man United ni a obekai dey.
E wo dey ho.
Ederson dey to City. So no an mana.
Oh, United need en coming pipe.
Said there be a one better.
Nana so better sa.
On to bon pipe to nana nasa.
Na we no nana no dey na nka wo pe.
Ederson no nana. But the City style of play and the quality of our team, and then my destiny exposed. This Ederson by Manchester United.
Ederson better Obama United.
Hey!
I bet you Unana.
And yeah, Unana called Unana Aba.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Club World Cup no. They've been surprised I be back Club World Cup anymore. And to be honest, there are games to be a masha. We have to pardon Cristiano Ronaldo so person was nasa. You be out the infantino. Because the kind of quality a Hilal for the exhibit to a Club World Cup anymore. We don't have to forget that Hilal na G League was Saudi Arabia. Karim Benzema mon Nigeria. Al Ittihad. Al Ittihad are Club World Cup nibi. Hilal ne buy. Let's imagine say if they are not the winners of their league. Not this is the kind of performance or more dynasty. Our Club World Cup anymore. You said your G League no. Now you imagine the performance. It will league anymore. It's Cristiano Ronaldo knows. Say someone fixing him or Anasa. Or bebo 50 years. They say yana beya. A bad day says Saudi Pro League no beti video magic. Me pardon no. Me pardon no. Because Hilal for natural. Said there is quality in the Saudi Arabian League. Ken. And Inter Milan also eliminated. Now after the Inter game, there are a lot of problems they see with Inter Milan team anymore. Just because I'm a captain, Lautaro Martinez. And now play game now, he was one of the best, if not the best player on the field. None near brace up so he be my Inter Milan team no. Or he goal post or Bobos na goalkeeper ni save. And he be was a player Yemani team Biana as a captain on the field. He led by example yesterday. He gave one of his best performances. Obi game ni bia ebedia dance here. Otibiba deep centrally. E won finfi on midfield. No ababa be jebo ne dia kai akonanim. Said ye be ya ono feel say e was so di ni wo game nim said ye be motivate other players. No mo so do omo be shim na Inter Milan be nya results omo hwehwe. But anye there are times you do whatever you have to do. But obeye di obeye bia wo football mu ntimi mba party ni bi. Eti anye amfa mo no mo frame. Omo frame captain na guarantee interview. Also, there are things he saw at the Club World Cup. I don't know, bonyo so you're Inter Milan player. Now, person free bobo cool more free. Or else, that's all better than being a team. No money and see a kind of name and conquer. Oh, yeah, no. Another president, Beppe Murata. About one thing say, Asamna, Abranti and a Kayan, one mudding. But only Hakanta Hanobu Nekasa, on would you be budding. Quickly, I can't tell no blue so about one thing. At the statement about. Actually, the see also Champions League finals, no injury. After that injury, no any same go back club World Cup be. But at the point, no future any home ya tono. It will bet me a join the team no. So one team starting poor and you may call any mono or bet me a part of the team no munina bonan yamaboa. It will join the team in the US. During that time, one of the training sessions and was signed prior. It's not just about tournament in the year. It also open a baby tena. Not team to us. But there are people in the team who feel say, maybe our shadow no fake injury just because he wants to leave Inter Milan. And we play an seminar or cana a happily. Omumienu obia our point. Because being the captain of the side, Lautaro Martinez feels say your best players in our tournament anymore. Maybe and kebeti mi abuama yakoyenim. In the absence of Chahanoglu, Nipo defensive midfield, Edima Inter Milan, Aslani. Aslani miminu mi enunim. Say Jumani won't think you want to be better to say Chahanoglu. Chahanoglu and had a driving point. Inter Milan bobo ko nimfimfin. Say goalkeeper neje baller. Onu quickly no arani akodo akwaje ball no de aba. Onu na be driving no distributing balls no. It defensive midfield no oye. No asan so serve as a deep lying playmaker. Inter Milan bobo ko no. But in his absence, Aslani ntimi nya adwuma na sa. Etiema tokuro eba beda ho, and in this tournament clear. Inter Milan was problem wo mu mfimfi ho. Eti captain nsem na all kano. O feel say nkomu nya player ni wo mfimfi an anke betimi asesa niema. But Canada ba ko amehu of football mu ne say. There are times you don't have to call people out just like that. Or your teammate inform so betimi aba. Said wo ye ni nyempo a. You are not the one to say it because you are the captain of the side. Obetimi akava ne wa abonten. Behind the scenes, na dia wasa one ne kabia one naka. Because he's been part of the success story in Inter Milan. When you were succeeding, no a part. Muji League, no a part. Muko Piemo Champions League finals, no a part. Sabrene, the one whom from Sobia, one who. But then I near about Nubian Koyi, of which player and a person watch with Prano, and only the only in Yagane. It's at this moment, as a leader of the club, as a captain of the side. Me did this yes, I know credit. I was so 1 hour 7 training, my boo coaches, no. Especially when there is a new coach and so on my side. But then again, calling the player out at this moment wasn't right. Sabranti never tena bobo ko ni mo a. Mpanyifo na wo Inter Milan nhwe no mo solve issue no. Na brade ne ntena no mo nyina nsi akan. Ken Barcelona, there is one young player called Noah Davic. Obi a onim akwada de bia nim say he has a lot of quality wonimu. Onim ball ne bopa. But then I that's sorry, I branch any free Barcelona bobo konim. And then I chase Stuttgart no akwa see a kind of momo. And a section of the Barcelona supporters. Our Masha branch any who the kind of quality I branch any puts no. Omo you worried. So who be now who prospect wonimu. Now who's onim ball ne ball. Utima also supporting owom. Obetimi aba be boa team ne dachi bia. Who say free bobo konim ebe hawo. No cre. But what sha kwada akro no. No have the position now all bono. And only a number 1. And then number 2, you look at players almost so free bobo konimako. Aqua excellence was back. Now they are checking race and penny for say. In fact, we wanted a prison in Iran. The player we are talking about is an attacking midfielder. The position of on the friend is a number 10. No. He is a good player, yes, I know correct. But we're competing with Dani Olmo. This is a mainstay. And the body more show Barcelona bobo konim. Oh, you are only free one more. Only family Lopez Mune Baba be pre. In that position, it's a very dangerous mark because he's coming to compete. These players are almost 70 position of Barcelona. It's a Colonna. There are players in Barcelona almost share very well, and also free Barcelona. Now eventually say you loan, say you turn more, almost perform and Abasa for back. You will Gerard Piqué performance for Barcelona. He left the scene, joined Manchester United, or back to Barcelona as arrived and a refined product, or by an commanded sport. You will search Fabregas, the same thing, or joining Arsenal. When the time was right, or Basa, or the commanding a sport or Barcelona Bobo Kurimu. And then you almost didn't home come on one cassa obtains over free Basa Bobo Kurim. Then you said Basa Peno, another Basa new project to be a mano. They wanted him to stay. But no few say, moving out of the Barcelona club, when a lot of playing time, now what developing well as a player. And no free one no calling them today. Basa is Kakasia the Aqua Fanaba, or ye mainstay of Barcelona senior team. And the Aquadan for these examples and fan checking a rare. Now, Kona or Konongo prove your point, because the team is living. That was our record. So, your former player from the youth ranks. Now, Kona or Modimo kind Quadia, most of the time, almost prove your philosophy the system. Nothing. Baba Fawaba, no Baby see a kind of Maomo. nti kɔ no a ɔkɔ no ɔnkɔnkɔ kyerɛ de obɛtumi ayɛ sɛ berɛ no so na ɔbɛsan so aretɛne a na waretɛne in a grand style abɛyɛ mainstay in the senior team ken
Well, I know a big Noah Davish, but me best is meba